So right here, this is some of my citrus plants that that's been outside for a couple of nights, and it's been a little bit um, cooler, but not freezing. So I left them out, and this is my Lazarus lemon tree, because this Meyer lemon had died all the way down to the stump right here, and it's finally growing back. So I'm not actually sure, with that extension cord out of the way, if this is rootstock or if this is actually lemons, but either way, it's producing something. So I have some blooms. So I'm looking forward to seeing what it's going to turn out to be, whether it's actually the lemon or if it's the rootstock. And then this is my ponderosa. It's finally turning yellow. And this is another Meyer lemon that I recently purchased. And as you can see, it already has lots of lemons growing on it. And I got this from a local nursery. And I had no intentions on buying another lemon tree, but when I saw it, I couldn't help myself. And especially since it already had lemons on it. And now, since I've gotten it, there are more blooms. And this is my other Meyer lemon that I've already harvested most of the lemons off of it. And it has one little lemon left. So I will probably go ahead and harvest that in the next week or so. And this is actually a Meyer lemon cutting from this tree here. And it's doing good. And then back in the background, I have my pineapple guava, some strawberries right back in there, some strawberries. That's the pineapple guava. And then there's my sugar snap peas. And as you can see, my sugar snap peas are blooming. There are lots of peas on it that I got to harvest today. So it's doing absolutely wonderful. And here we have my garlic and my Italian chet garlic, I believe it is. But anyhow, that's my garlic. And over here, I have cabbage in this bed. Now this bed also had some turnips in it, but for whatever reason, they didn't make it. I don't know exactly what happened, but they were struggling. Then they got infested with a bunch of aphids and ants. And so I ended up having to put some diatomaceous earth in here to get rid of them. And so I just went ahead and pulled everything up. So now all I have is cabbage left in here. This bed over here is struggling with something. I had to spray it down because the worms or something has been eating on them. And I also have some onions in here, and they're doing well. And then come over here. This is my broccoli. And as you can see, some of the heads look like it's starting to flower. So I'm going to go ahead and cut those off because that's not going to produce a good head. And then this one has no head at all. This one, it looks like I'm not sure if it's going to stay together, if it's coming apart. And then there's a few more garlic heads that are doing great. And not garlic, I meant broccoli. So there's a few heads in there. It's not really that big yet. So with the fluctuating temperatures, that one's a little bit bigger. And then this one over here is a little bit bigger, but they're not ready. And I'm gonna have to spray them down because I see something's been eating on the leaves. So I want to try to save as many of these heads as possible. So that's my broccoli. And over here we have collard greens. different types of collard greens. And so I'm gonna go ahead and harvest some of these leaves today. Some of them have frost damage or freeze damage or whatever. So, and back in the back, I got some onions and then little side onions. Some of them didn't survive, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. Shut up, dogs. And then here's some onions right here. These are actually red onions from bulbing sets that I got from Lowe's. And more collard greens back here. I don't know who dogs those are making all that noise. And in my shed, you can see my fig trees looking out. I got some fig trees and some pepper plants that I'm overwintering, and a couple more citrus plants back over in there somewhere. And here I have some more onions. These are the ones I grew from seeds, so I'm so happy with those. And then here, this is my red delicious apple tree that I got for Lowe's. I think it was like $13, $15 or something like that. So that's my red delicious apple tree. I got some lettuce growing around the inside, and it's been in there a minute and they're not doing much at all. And then back over here, this is all my blueberries and muscadines and blackberries. So I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with those, where I'm going to place those at. And of course, this is my compost, and it's always filled with these bugs when I open it up. That's flying out, these gnats and stuff. So I'm not sure what those are, but anyhow. So been back over here. Now I haven't watered. It's like every interruption in the world this morning where I'm trying to record. Now the phone is ringing. But anyhow, so this is my brassicas that I have in containers. And I actually got to water. I haven't watered these in a while. So this is my red cabbage. And then we got dinosaur kale. And then we got collard greens. I think those are Moore's Head and collard greens back over there. Then we got some broccoli plants. And then over here, I got some beets, some spinach, some onions. So just a little bit of everything in this container because I wasn't sure what those plants were when I planted them there because I had lost the labels. So, yeah. So anyhow, that was just a little quick update. Oh, I forgot my Granny Smith apple tree. So this is my Granny Smith apple tree. I actually bought that from the same local nursery that I bought my that tall Meyer lemon tree from that has all the fruits on it. So because I wanted that to go along with my red delicious apple tree over there. And so yeah, and here's some bags of leaves that was donated to me. I got to figure out where I'm going to put those and do those. And I got to get rid of this last tomato plant before I have tomatoes populating, popping up all over my yard, which I guess wouldn't be a bad thing, but then I don't want 1,000 tomato plants all over the yard either. So I got to get rid of that. So in this area, I'm not exactly sure yet what I'm going to do back here, but I do know that I'm going to move this bed, that tall green bed, over here before the spring. So I'm actually going to wait till those cabbages, harvest those cabbages, and then I'm going to move that bed over here. And I think I'm actually going to go ahead and put my citrus, in some of them, in the ground over in that area, up against that wall, since that is the south facing wall of my house. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and put a couple citrus in the ground over there. I don't have room over here on this side because of the water. I wish that water fountain wasn't right there in the middle of the yard, of the wall, because I would drop a citrus over there in that area too, up against the wall. So, but we'll see. We'll see how things goes. Oh, and I got a straggler. What is that raspberry plant over there? Over there that I got to do something with. So yeah, so that is the garden update for today, January 1st, 2024. I know my yard look a hot mess right now, but it is what it is. It's such a beautiful day. So just want to say Happy New Year to everyone, and wish you all great success in your gardens. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do so and hit the like button. Thank you.